Now this structure is in front of you. Think about all the possible functions which a cell membrane can carry. ठीक है? Brainstorm it. क्या क्या cell membrane कर सकता है? ठीक है? Think about it. I am pausing the video for a minute. You think about it and then you share your views with me. We are discussing about the possible functions and the biological importance of a cell membrane. So if I just take into account the property that the cell membrane is partially permeable, so what is the importance of this property as far as the function of the cell membrane is concerned? इससे क्या फायदा होगा सेल को, किसी सेल को, अगर उसकी membrane partially permeable हो तो? जी.
Miss, it won't let all of the substance that present in the blood in it, because some substances can be harmful. So it will only let the substance that it needs inside it, and it can also let toxic substances or the waste products that it had produced inside it due to metabolic reactions out of it, and the substance that it needs, it will retain them back.
Good, very good. Any other function, Alia, of the cell membrane besides this one?
Miss, can we say that they allow cell-to-cell communication?
Very good. They allow cell-to-cell communication. Can you give an example of cell-to-cell communication?
Miss, the plasmodesmata, they are lined with the cell surface membrane.
Very good, very good. Alia, ये तो बहुत ही अच्छी आपने example दे दी कि the plasmodesmata are lined with the cell surface membrane and they are actually allowing two plant cells to communicate with each other. In fact, plasmodesmata is a way of connection of cytoplasm between two plant cells. तो सही है, इसमें भी एक cell membrane का function आ रहा है. और इसके अलावा cell to cell communication की कोई और example?
Miss, neurons.
Neurons. Okay, so communication between one neuron and another neuron. So actually you want to say कि एक neuron पे अगर electrical impulses होंगी तो they will be transmitted to another neuron, but that actually happens through release of neurotransmitters. और neurotransmitters भी जो है वो भी cell membrane पे ही जाके attach होंगे. ठीक है? There are many functions of a cell membrane and basically these are the ones which you can see. कुछ तो आप लोगों ने बताए हैं and some are mentioned over here. So of course, a cell membrane is a boundary of a cell. What does a boundary do? A boundary wall of your house, a boundary wall of your room, and a boundary wall of your, like a society in which you are living, right? A residential society. So it's going to protect whoever is in the boundary, it's going to protect it. So if you're talking about cell, तो वो cell के organelles को protect करेगा, right? It controls the entry and the exit of substances. सेल मेम्ब्रेन अगर जो है वो किसी यूनिसेल्युलर एनिमल में है जैसे कि अमीबा, सही है, उसकी तो अब अमीबा का कोई फिक्स शेप नहीं होता, राइट? अभी ऐसा है तो थोड़ी देर बाद ऐसा हो जाएगा, एंड ये जो चेंज हो रहा है शेप, इट इज एक्चुअली अलाउइंग द अमीबा टू मूव फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस टू दिस प्लेस. सो ओवर हियर फॉर अमीबा उसकी सेल मेम्ब्रेन तो उसकी मोबिलिटी उसको देती है, राइट? Cell to cell communication, cell to cell recognition, cell to cell signaling. अच्छा, signaling का मतलब क्या? For example, let me give you an अच्छा, I'll give you hints, okay? And the hint is, okay, एक hint तो यहाँ पे है, it's right in front of you. आप इस diagram को देखो और मुझे बताओ कि what am I trying to explain you as far as this. All these processes, whether they are cell recognition, cell transport, cell-to-cell communication, compartmentalization. Compartmentalization का मतलब कि the cell membrane allows the various organelles of the cell to be compartmentalized. क्योंकि what is the name of the cell membrane that surrounds the vacuole? याद है किसी को? क्या नाम है vacuole की cell membrane का? जी
मिस टोनोप्लास्ट.
टोनोप्लास्ट, ठीक है. तो जाहिर है जब वैक्यूल के पास अपनी सेल मेम्ब्रेन है, न्यूक्लियस हैज इट्स सेल मेम्ब्रेन, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया हैज इट्स सेल मेम्ब्रेन, सो the cell membrane is allowing different organelles to function as different entities, different compartments. एक compartment दूसरे compartment के अंदर interfere नहीं करेगा. Cell membrane helps in compartmentalization, cell to cell recognition. Cell membranes have cell receptors. Cell membranes can help in the transport of substances, in phagocytosis, so on and so forth. बहुत ज़्यादा functions हैं, बहुत ही ज़्यादा functions cell membranes. Right? Okay. These are all the functions which are summed up. But in order to understand the functions of cell membranes, we actually need to understand what phospholipids are, right? So let's see what phospholipids are. ये रहे आपके phospholipids. When I was doing biological molecules with you, I had shown you this diagram. ठीक है? How many fatty acids? G girls, how many fatty acids?
Two.
3 or 2? This is the phospholipid. Look here. How many fatty acids?
Miss, 2 fatty acids.
2. 1, 2. Okay. Alia, the third fatty acid is replaced by?
Miss, by the phosphate group.
By the phosphate group, and hence the name phospholipid. अच्छा, अब आप मुझे बताओ इसका जो phosphorus part है, is it hydrophilic or it is hydrophobic?
Miss, it's hydrophilic.
And hence water soluble, right? Okay, let's have a look. Acha, hydrophilic is the phosphate head. Hydrophobic is the fatty acid chain. Girls, can you hear me properly? Yes, girls, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, Miss.
Miss.
Acha, my voice had